Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the J Anthony YouTube channel. J Anthony right here checking in with you from the driver's seat, headed to Henderson, Texas. Now, we pretty much already out there. We're about 35 minutes away coming out of Dallas. So Henderson is about 2.5 hours east of Dallas. So I'm actually going out here to pick up a 2000 Chevrolet Silverado single cab Stepside with 150,000 miles. Now, the reason I'm going to buy this truck is because there are two unique things about this truck. Well, really three. It's a Stepside, it has leather seats, and it is a LS. So this is a really, it's V8 power options, everything. It's a 4.8 V8, which is more common in a single cab truck. So it's a 2000, it's got the older model Vortec, the squared off Vortec cover. But I still think this truck is a hard to find truck compared to what else is out there, especially in the single cab market. The problem I might have with this truck is the price that I'm having to pay for it. So he has the truck at $9,000, and I told him that'd be fine if the truck checks out, if everything checks out, if it is what he says it is. I'd be fine paying that. Although there is not a lot of cushion left in that truck. It's like at the most, maybe $11,000 truck, maybe 10.5. It's not a lot of money on the table, but the truck is worth it. It's worth for me to go buy this truck, put it on my lot and showcase it at J. Anthony's Auto Sales, because the likelihood of me running across another Stepside is slim to none, because I've been looking for one. I cannot find a Stepside. Every Stepside that I find is cracked. So, yeah, I'm going out here, check this truck out. Hopefully everything's good. I'll try to get a walk around real quick, but we'll see. But in the meantime, man, sit back, grab your popcorn. Let's get to work. All right, y'all. So we have made it to Henderson, where the truck is. So the guy isn't here yet. I'm having to wait for him because I'm late. It's my fault, not his fault. But first impression on the truck, just like it's yours. I'm looking at the truck for the first time. Just wanted to make sure I get it on camera. Okay. I mean, looks like a pretty clean truck. You got a ding right here. The key points are no dings. We got one other ding right here. Overall, though, before I look inside, I'm not going to try to open the door up. Looks like a nice truck. So far, so good. I'm ready to really see the interior because this truck has leather seats in it, but it looks nice, man. So far, so good. But the key thing with a truck like this is it's the step side, period. That's the most valuable thing with this truck. I like it, man. So 3 flaws. Cracked windshield, ding, two dings. You got a ding right here and a ding on the other side. Would I fix those dings? Probably not. Oh, 4 flaws. It's another ding right here on the hood. Yeah. Still a beautiful truck, though. It is 24, 25 years old. I'm not going to come over here and nitpick on the truck too much, but those are things that once you get into a certain price point, especially with the single cabs, it starts to matter. Like, now I came over here to pay $9,000 for this truck. Now in my mind, I'm thinking like 8. But I mean, would I still pay 9 if I had to? Probably so, because I done already came all the way out here. But it's a nice truck overall. But I ain't even got up under it yet. Okay. You ain't got no rust or nothing. Oil pan look clean. You got a little residue by the gasket. No rear main seal leaking. Because if that rear main seal leaking, you gonna see that. Nice truck. I like what I see so far. I'm just hoping he'll work with me because of those few things. Because it seemed like I done already kind of ticked him off a little bit because I'm late. But I'm late because I lost my damn wallet, man. Nice truck. Now I'm thinking about if I'm going to change those wheels. And guys, the reason why I don't really sound excited right now is because I haven't bought the truck yet. But I'm real happy with the truck. But I gotta see what he's talking about when he get here. Look at that front bumper. You know what's unique about this truck? It's got those fog lights. That's what tells me that those leather seats in that truck are original. I'm really ready to open up the inside of this truck and see, so I can put my eyes on that. That's really gonna be the main kicker on this truck. Is the damn interior. Now I don't think I'm gonna put him on camera because he seemed like a straightforward guy. I don't want to put that pressure on him. I'll see if I can. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna fill him out a little bit, but I don't want to disrespect nobody. By the way, I did ask him through text message before I came onto his property and looked at this truck. I asked him. I shot him a text message. Hey, is it okay if I look at the truck before you get here? He said yes, that's fine. I don't want to disrespect nobody, evade nobody's privacy, so can't promise you I'm gonna be able to get him on camera. But, and I also can't promise you that I'm going to be leaving with this truck because I'm going to try to get some wheeling and dealing. I'm leaving with the truck. But, you know, I hope he works with me, man. So y'all stay tuned for that. We'll see. Hey, guys, so as I sit here, I'm thinking, now my plan, I got two options if I were to buy this truck. Let's say I paid $9,000 for this truck. He won't budge a penny. Okay? So from that point, I'm kind of forced to leaving this truck closest to exactly how it is. And what I mean by that is basically I have to keep my investment costs super low if I have to pay $9,000 for this truck. Because like I said on my way here, it's not a lot of meat left on the bone. I knew that coming here. But I know what the truck is. It's a Stepside single cab. I mean, whoever has the truck controls the price of the truck with a truck like this. If it was four-wheel drive, it would be even more of an explanation. But when I run the Carfax on this truck, it's a one-owner truck. It has the pinstripes. It has the look of a one-owner truck. Now, what I wanted to do was put some 20s on it. With the 20s, I mean, that's $750 right there. So let's say if I was to get the truck for $8,000, then that's $1,000 off. That would leave me room to put the rims, fix the windshield, and give the truck a good sand and buff. Because that will put me right back at $9,000. I'll be in the truck at $9,000, and I'll be able to showcase the truck the way that I want to. But with me having to pay $9,000 for the truck, there's still meat on the bone. It's just not a lot. All I'm gonna have room to do is change them headlights, change them fog lights, buff out the truck, and change the windshield. I would have to leave those wheels on the truck. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to get in the comments and let me know what you think about the look with those wheels on there. Now, it's fine. It looks good. It looks aggressive. I like that old school look. It doesn't bother me, but I would like to have some 20s on this Stepside truck. Now, the question is, what am I going to have to pay for the truck? That's the question. So, we're going to find out, man. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Another thing I want to note. Single cab market is a particular market. I seen a 2002 single cab. It was clean. It had 135,000 miles. This truck has 154,000 miles. The guy posted it for $14,500. I think I offered him $10,000 for the truck. It was clean, man. It was two-tone. It was forest green, too. He said he would take $13,500. I'm talking about an hour later, he marked the truck pending. So somebody buying the truck. $13,500. 135,000 miles. This truck only got 20,000 miles. More than that. It's Stepside. And it's a little bit more specced out because they got leather seats and they got fog lights. It's a rare option on a single cab truck that's not four-wheel drive. It's a special order truck we're talking about right here. So I'm thinking $10,950 the way it sits. If I was to just clean it up, fix that windshield, I'm thinking $10,950. But if I was to put the 20s and dial it up a little bit, I'm thinking 11,950 for this truck. Also, get in the comments, let me know what you think on those two price points. But as of now, man, I'm just sitting here waiting on the guy, and yeah, we'll update you in a second. All right, y'all, so just picked up the 2000 Chevrolet Stepside. Thing is clean. See, I got it loaded up. About to head back to Dallas. Now, I did have to pay $9 for this truck, but I'm satisfied. I'm happy with this truck, and let me show you why. Check out the interior of this truck, man. Thing is clean. 154,000 original miles. Look all up in there, man. Look at that headliner up there. Look at that steering wheel. Look at that dash up in there. It's a nice truck. Now, that's original leather in this truck. It came like that. That's what sold me on this truck, and that's where I knew he was being reasonable, not wanting to negotiate on this truck. And I get it, you know, because you're not gonna find another Stepside truck like this one. Look at the rocker. Look at the moldings right here. The moldings are clean. Everything is clean on the truck. And no cracks in the Stepside. Hey, I can't complain. I got a reliable half-ton single cab right here, which is super hard to find. It's got a V8 motor, power windows, power options. Can't beat. I'm happy to be leaving with this truck. But here's the thing. So with me having to pay $9, like I was saying, I gave y'all the two scenarios. Now I've got to leave this truck like this, and I'm going to buff it out, clean it up, put the headlights, come over here, change out the headlights, change out these fog lights, and just give it that original look, that old school look, because it's got the old school look with those wheels and tires, and change out that windshield, and I'm going to put it at $10,950. Now, I believe it's a $12,000 truck because of the options it has. It has leather seats, it's got fog lights, it's an LS, and it's a V8 power option truck. It's just hard to find. So I think it's fair. I'm pricing the truck under retail value, under what it would be in the market today. Like I say, I just saw a truck, 14.5, and it wasn't even half as optioned out like this truck is. So you're getting more truck, more bang for the buck. And right now the market is about beating it out. You got to beat out the market. And that's what I'm doing with this truck. That's why I ran over here 2 hours just like that, because this truck, I can beat the market out. But man, I hope this video was interesting. I'm going to try to tap in when I get this thing cleaned up and dolled up. All right, y'all. So once again, it didn't sit right with me to end the video like that. So here is the finished product of the 2000 Chevrolet Silverado single cab Stepside. This truck came out absolutely amazing, and I'm happy with the truck. I'm so happy with this truck that I'm bumping the price up from what I told you yesterday by 500 bucks, or about 550 bucks, because now I'm putting this truck at 11.5. So I did not get a chance to buff and wax the truck, but I did wax the truck. It looks okay. From what you can see, it looks okay, but the scratches are still there. There are still like surface scratches that are not into the paint that a buff and wax, a good sand buff and wax will get out of this truck. My guy just doesn't have the time to, and my paint guy, he already has a few other trucks of mine, so I don't have time to really buff and wax this truck. Well, we waxed it, but just buffing. Look at the interior. Come on now. Come on now. That's fresh after the detail, man. Of course, it was already clean. Y'all guys already done seen the interior. But I don't think I'll let you guys hear the motor of this truck. So 154,000 miles, man. I'm putting this truck up for sale tonight for $11,500. Oh yeah, and I changed the windshield as well. I think that windshield gives this truck a lot better look as well, man. So that windshield is pretty impressive too. Look at that. Super shiny motor. Now, a few of y'all say that y'all don't like the tire shine on the engines. And let me tell you something about a car dealer, dog. Us car dealers, we love tire shine on the engine. Why? Because it's just, if everything else is shining, why not the damn motor? Because that's the first thing you're gonna do is pop the hood. I like my engine shining. That's a personal preference. That's not just a car dealer thing. Nah, my vehicles, I detail the engine too. But look at that. Look at that. I left the wheels, drop in the comments, man, what y'all think about these wheels? Because they pretty clean, man. They're pretty clean. I know in the video you'll kind of hear me asking for advice on that, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all jumped in, but I ended up just running with my own mind and running with what I figure we'll do, because I figured, man, if I can get this truck posted fast, I can move on to something else. And that's what I'm doing here, man. But this truck is, look at this. Look at that passenger seat, dog. Clean, man. Clean truck. Okay, so now I'll end the video. All right, we on to something else, on to another video. But I appreciate all the patience, man. I appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, man. I really, really do. It means a lot. For those of you that are new to the channel, come right here. For those of you that are new to the channel, man, I am a GMT 800 enthusiast, man. 95% of my inventory is the GMT 800, the 99 to 2007, Chevrolet Silverado, GMC Sierra. Man, I'm gonna grow old with these trucks. That's just the way it is. But I appreciate all the support, man. Please like and subscribe, and I'll continue to spread the word about the GMT 800. But in the meantime, J. Anthony, out.